Thank them as well. Thank you for being visionaries. Thank you for looking ahead and looking out for so many of us. None of us would be up here if it wasn't for your efforts and your sacrifices along the way. So we thank you sincerely from the bottom of our heart.
I say, Kmart was a part of student projects at NABJ 2006.
Okay, 2011.
You look good, girl.
Like don't Craig.
All right, we're going to switch gears to the NBA a little bit. I know a sport that is near and dear to the heart of the folks here in Cleveland. You have an idea, SA. You've got an interesting take.
Well, I'm here in Cleveland.
You are.
And it's been a while since I've been here. Because to be honest with you, y'all haven't been that relevant basketball-wise. It just hasn't happened.
It's just a fact. Don't take it
It's just a
personal,
fact.
though.
It's just a fact. It's just a fact, And, it gets cold here, but it's a nice town, great sports town and what have you. And I saw the Cleveland Cavaliers this past season. And I'm a huge, huge, huge Donovan Mitchell fan. Okay, that brother's something special.
Y'all agree? Yes?
Right.
Yes?
But the absence of help during the postseason was very glaring. They got bounced up out of there. Halliburton and the crew sent them home. And then I thought about Los Angeles. By the way, the weather's beautiful in Southern California. But we know it has become crystal clear that pretty much the weather in Hollywood is the only reason why LeBron is there, because he damn sure ain't win no damn championship there. It ain't gonna happen, okay? Now with Oklahoma City, be mindful of Dallas. Don't dismiss Houston. Minnesota and Ant-Man already sent them home. I love me some J.J. Redick. Did a damn good job, and I think that they're going in the right direction. Keeping Luka, of course, that's a given. 28, 8, and 7 last year, and that was considered a bad year for him. But getting specifically to LeBron, it has got to a point where I think it warrants, bro. Why don't you just come back to Cleveland to end your career? He'd have a better, let me say, this cannot be disputed. He'd have a better chance of winning the championship in Cleveland than he would in L.A. The road through the Western Conference is arduous, to say the least. In the Eastern Conference, New York's got a new coach, questions about their depth.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard is no longer in Milwaukee. He's back in Portland. So what help do you have with Giannis? Jason Tatum is out for the year with an Achilles tear. Okay? We saw what happened with Cleveland last year. Indiana was in the finals. Halliburton's out for the year. Turner's a Milwaukee Buck now. All right, Orlando's on a come up with the Desmond Bane acquisition, which we love. But they on a come up. They haven't arrived. If LeBron James came back to Cleveland, you the favorites to come out of the East. And you only need 4 wins to win a championship.
You make it
You come out, you come back to Cleveland, you bring the chip back to Cleveland, and you say goodbye. 5-time champion, tie-in Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan and the crew. That ain't happening if you stay in L.A., because you ain't coming out of the West. But you could come out of the East, and all you need is 4 games. LeBron James, 4 wins away with whomever you got on your squad. And I'm assuming you keep Donovan Mitchell, because God knows you don't want to lose that, brother. I mean, Cleveland with LeBron, you got to give up something for him. I get it. $52.6 million option. Got to give him something. But Cleveland, if LeBron was back in Cleveland, Cleveland is the favorites. And then he would remind people he here to win championships instead of going Hollywood. Because you ain't winning a championship in L.A. He already won a chip, even though that was in the bubble, but I don't hold that against him. I value that championship, but others don't. I'm saying you look at the West, it's loaded. The road to prosperity is hard. It's much easier in the Eastern Conference this upcoming season.
So the one thing I will say, real quick, Swagoo, if this were to happen, because I can hold space for this idea, it's going to cost you one of the 2 bigs because LA badly needs
absolutely.
defense. So you got to figure out which one you're going to part ways with.
That's right.
Swagoo?
And you don't mind parting ways because you're sure they can't play together.
What you think?
You're right. You're right.
He got to admit it's a damn good idea.
If you got
That's
to
what it
gather
is.
yourself,
He got to admit it's a damn good idea.
If you need to gather yourself.
God, I hate when I got to agree with this.
Woo!
The coronation would be phenomenal.
Yep.
It would be beautiful. I told you, I've made no qualms about it. I'm a LeBron James guy. All right, for since the beginning until the end.
Number 2 all time. Number 2 all time.
If We don't need to say that. We don't need to even go
Okay,
down
hold
that
on.
road.
Don't get. I got. Come on.
I'm gonna let it be. All right. But coming back to Cleveland and winning the championship and then riding off into the sunset would be one of those sports stories.
Can I add this? Can I add this before y'all go on? This is the place where he's beloved.
Beloved, yeah.
When he was on social media doing it feels welcome home. It feels good to be home. And a Laker broadcaster was wearing a Cavaliers jersey, and he was saying proper attire, all this other stuff. We got that going on. But here's the thing: L.A. That's Kobe, Magic, Kareem, and cats like that. They'll never embrace him like that. Miami, because he left, even though he went to 4 straight finals and delivered back-to-back chips, they'll never embrace him like that. But this place, he is beloved and should be because of what he did for this area, what he did for this city, what he did for this name. There's nothing. I mean, he is a godlike figure in these parts as well. He should be. And to come back here, because they got a crew that's capable of winning a championship if they have him. They got a crew.
On that note, I say, of what he meant, real quick, so I want to go to Aubrey in the audience because he told us that he is from Cleveland. He was here when LeBron got drafted for that first one. Aubrey, you got like 30 seconds, so show me you know how to do TV. What would it mean if he were to actually come back to this area?
Well, first of all, we talk about LeBron James, so bad because he is the GOAT.
Okay, you losing time. Come on, keep going.
I think that LeBron should come back to Cleveland because, like Swag Goose said, like Stephen A. said, he is Cleveland. I mean, he's not from Cleveland, but he is Cleveland. We embrace him. We talk about 1.3 million, I believe, when we won in the city of Cleveland. If he comes back, we'll probably have 2 million when we win a championship.
All right, outstanding.
By the way, the brother's from Akron. It's only 30 minutes away. Akron don't have an NBA team.
Let me
Stop
ask you,
it.
But it's like when I say DC versus Maryland. But go ahead.
Ask my basketball people a question.
Let's talk about it.
Are you do the coordination for LeBron based on what you have to give up, or are you sacrificing the future?
To Stephen A's point, the first thing that I think about if I'm going to pontificate about this idea is it's going to cost you either Jared Allen or Evan Mobley because the Lakers badly need something in the interior.
I'm not letting go of Evan Mobley, but I'd give up Jared.
Okay, so it's going to cost you Jared Allen, but you still have Donovan Mitchell, multi-time all-star, all-NBA. You have Darius Garland, who has been able to shift his game to play alongside stars.
Mobley.
And you still have Mobley. To me...
You're still solid.
Yeah.
Mobley with Donovan Mitchell and LeBron James. Just put the supplementary parts around them. You could win it all.
Especially when you look at the Eastern
You can win it all.
Okay,
Okay,
but if you're a Palinka, you gonna take Allen instead of Mobley?
Probably not, but we'll see what happens.
You got to remember, he's got 1 year. Okay, they're planning their future ahead, and you got to understand that you're trying to take some valuable assets, but it's like LeBron ain't a long-term plan. So again, they're not in but so much of a position to be choosy if he wants to leave. It's about him wanting to leave. It's not about you pushing him out. I'm not advocating that the Lakers push him out the door because he's got no trade option. I'm saying to you, if he wants to leave, and he said he wants to go to Cleveland, you make that work if you're the Lakers.
I like this idea.
So it makes logical sense. But whenever I cover football players and they have a chance to go to a different market or stay where they are, is his goal to win championships, or is he trying to be? He went to LA for a reason.
That's exactly why I posed the question. Because to me,